Encountering the rubric of slavery is one that usually entertains the bull and shackle.
Very easy to see, for human beings to see and recognize overt forms of slavery.
And I don't think there's a better tool than this.
It was really mind-blowing then, and who knows what they have nowadays.
People need to understand all this. That's why I'm here to expose all.
There's going to be all kinds of people needed.
The loudest voice is always going to either help water down, help everything.
A great evil preying on humanity.
I feel really bad for young people.
It's bridge this gap where they don't think it's possible.
That's still going on in our government schools.
Just the oath to protect, and you blew it.
To program those behaviors that are going to lead to slavery.
You don't have to physically put chains on them.
That parents need to go through from their own upbringing.
They want us to build a prison just for us.
These are people who are coming together to focus on solutions.
Open the door and free themselves with this knowledge.
There's something not quite right about the way things are going.
There's a lot of rewriting and layering of history.
It's intergenerational mind control.
To punch themselves in the fucking face over and over and over again.
What is like the underlying, most important root cause
makes a big difference in our physical well-being.
We were all forced to be a part of from our, conception.
I'm OD'd on a hospital gurney. How did this happen to me?
Trying to have discipline in our discernment.
These people don't want to have to admit themselves that
there were things that I'd been taught to believe that I challenged. I didn't know what they meant.
One is much more likely to take action in the world if they have an internal locus of control.
The ethics that drove me, but it was the economics that pushed me over the line.
From the collective coma that everybody is in.
So much we don't know that we're supposed to know.
The way that they treated people and the way that they responded.
We can do things a lot better than we're doing it now.
Didn't imagine that we could have been lied to on a massive scale.
We ease ourselves into it and we really don't realize that we've done it.
Slave mindset for us, and then here we are trying to unyoke ourselves.
Without slavery, that we can finally do that.
I think that's the potential of where we lie right now.
Not arrive more slavery in the world.
Overtake what would otherwise stem from our hearts.
We have the choice to push the do-over button.
You ought to get unhooked and then apply that to themselves and influence
the modern manifestation of slavery.
Day 1 of the End of Slavery Summit has officially begun, and if you don't know about this massive event with over 50 speakers you need to learn about this event because you're not going to see this anywhere else on the internet. This is information that deals directly at the roots to what's going on with our freedom and what action we can take. Of course, you can learn from each speaker, you can decide who you want to listen to each day, but day 1 has officially started, so if you sign up for the End of Slavery Summit, which I hope you did, you can now start watching and listening and taking in all the new free resources every single day and new free videos and all these things, and you can download them, you can clip it, add it to your own channel, share it with other people. If you think it's valuable, please, think for yourself on this matter. There's a lot of topics ranging from everything from health, education, spirituality, how to raise your kids, how to grow food, building local communities, activism, teamwork, all that stuff, which a lot of media, both mainstream and independent, is not going to talk about. And we're really just going to bring this back into circulation, this information that has always existed really with humanity, including, since the foundations of America and our understanding of liberty, to ending slavery in the 1800s, to understanding, rights and understanding law, understanding what is these systems of government and the different forms, and all the foundations we need to understand for what is liberty ultimately, which a lot of people cannot define. A lot of these concepts, they don't even know where to start or navigate, and we can really understand that from a fundamental point of view, using our common sense as to understand, violence is wrong, slavery is wrong, now what? Are we enslaved today? Do we need to end slavery now? Well, by interviewing 50 plus speakers, and I'm very fortunate to have done so, I have found out, and through interviewing them and even their personal experiences and many people directly in the system, that we are indeed enslaved as humanity. And if you don't think that's the case, well, I encourage you to look at the End of Slavery Summit, watch the interviews, and share your thoughts. Share your thoughts with the world, and of course, as time moves on, we'll get deeper into action, and we'll also have live streams and different methods that people can use in their own lives to help end slavery. So thank you very much, and I encourage that you sign up for the End of Slavery Summit if you haven't already. Let's end slavery and create freedom.